Good morning. My name is David Franklin. I'm an associate professor in the Department of Biochemistry and Molecular Biology at Tulane School of Medicine in New Orleans. I'm also the program director for our departmental one-year master's program, as well as course director and main instructor for two of the required courses within that master's program. In this video, I will provide important information to future prospective applicants regarding our one-year master's program. The purpose of the one-year master's program is to improve the credentials of our master's students so that after graduation, they become more competitive to gain future acceptance into schools of medicine, dentistry, or other health science-related programs. When our master's students join the program, they all have some areas of their credentials that need improvement for the admissions purposes. It may be academics, the classes they took, or their cumulative undergraduate GPA. It may be their MCAT or DAT scores that need to increase. They may not have enough extracurricular experience in areas such as clinical volunteering, community service, or research. They may also need to improve or update their letters of recommendation. Through consistent academic and experiential learning, all four of these areas are addressed and are the focus of improvement during our one-year master's program. Our one-year master's program is structured in a manner to maximize success. This starts when a student is first accepted into our program. Each student is initially evaluated for their specific needs. Which of the four areas need improvement while they're in the master's program? With this information, we create individualized educational plans, IEPs, for each student. The IEPs address how each student can improve during the program to maximize academics, MCAT, DAT testing, extracurricular activities, and their letters of recommendation. Each IEP will vary from student to student depending on each student's specific needs. Master's students are also assigned advisors to help them during the program, evaluating their progress in the program at the midway point, keeping students on track as they need, and shifting the focus of the efforts as they progress through the year. At the end of the program, we also give extensive advising as students graduate and begin applying into medical or dental school admission cycles. We continue to advise and work with our graduates on the application itself, their personal statements, in generating competitive lists of schools to apply to, with letters of recommendation, interview skills, and more. We work with our master's graduates until ultimately they are accepted into medical or dental schools. Even if it takes more than one admission cycle, we are there for our master's graduates. One question that's often asked is how our program improves the credentials of our master's students. Our master's program is at the Tulane University School of Medicine, and the majority of the academics is comprised of what we call medical equivalent courses. The medical equivalent courses are taught by the medical faculty that teach our Tulane medical students. For example, I'm the course director for the medical biochemistry course given to every first-year medical student. I'm the major instructor for that course as well. So I give the master's students the exact same course I give to the medical students. The master's students use the same learning resources, same focus, same expectations. The master's medical biochemistry courses do not prepare the master's students to eventually take a medical biochemistry course sometime in the future. No, our master's students have already completed the actual medical course during the master's program. With exceptional grades in the medical equivalent course, our graduates prove to admissions committees that they can be successful in a medical or dental curriculum, all while preparing for the MCAT or DAT exam and conducting various extracurricular activities. Proper study strategies, time management skills, and multitasking abilities are key. Overall, this is a powerful curriculum to increase the potential credentials of our master's graduates in all areas, allowing them to be more competitive and successful in future medical or dental admission cycles. So why choose our master's program? What makes it so special? We designed the Biochemistry and Molecular Biology Master's Program to maximize the number of those medical school equivalent courses that our students can take. By cross-listing our courses with medical equivalent courses through other master's programs and departments, our master's students can take up to 5 or 6 medical equivalent courses, including medical biochemistry, genetics, physiology, pathology, microbiology, or immunology. Our master's program provides more medical equivalent courses than any other master's program at Tulane by cross-listing with so many other departments. Our graduates will have already completed essentially a year's worth of medical coursework, received exceptional grades, and demonstrated their success. This looks really good to the admissions committees after graduation. But this also helps our graduates once they start medical or dental school. By having already completed 5 or 6 medical courses during the master's program, their basic science years in medical or dental schools become so much easier. Students don't need this much time to be successful in first-year biochemistry and physiology. They only need this much time because it's a review for them. The time that they saved instead can now be used for anatomy or histology, which they may never have taken before, making these courses better as well. Likewise, time saved during the microbiology and immunology courses can be used to improve outcomes in pharmacology or clinical diagnosis in the second year. Through our master's program curriculum, our graduates have the potential to become some of the top medical or dental students in their cohort or class. There are 3 things I can mention that are favorite aspects for me for the master's program. First, I really enjoy it as the master's students progress through the year, and I finally see it all clicking into place in their critical reasoning. The students assess how biochemistry is essential to understanding medical principles so that they can apply basic science to the clinical case of the patient or the disease state. Their progress and insight happens as the year unfolds. And secondly, I really enjoy seeing their confidence build as they solidify their study strategies, their time management skills that they will need to be successful in medical or dental school. They realize that they will be successful when they start medical or dental school. Third, I always get a kick when my master's graduates contact me later that they got into medical school or dental school, especially if it's their first choice. As far as outcomes are concerned, the master's program in biochemistry and molecular biology averages about 20 students a year since its inception in the fall of 2012. With a 100% graduation rate, the program has graduated over 240 students. More important, though, is that 90% of our master's graduates are accepted into schools of medicine or dentistry after graduation, fulfilling both their dreams and the purpose of the master's program. Our graduates have gotten into schools of medicine or dentistry in many states, including Louisiana, Texas, California, Florida, New York, Illinois, Massachusetts, Georgia, Tennessee, Washington, D.C., Missouri, North Carolina, and many more. As already mentioned, I also hear from past master's students every year about how much the master's program helped them to be more prepared for and successful in these future schools. Many earn tuition scholarships, win awards as the top students in a course, or go on to become leaders with their student government or student-run clubs or organizations. 2 things I'd like to mention as I conclude this video. First, the master's program in biochemistry and molecular biology has 2 rolling admission cycles, meaning that we accept master's students in either August or later in January the following year. We bring in more master's students in the fall admission cycle, but we also bring in a handful of new master's students every year starting in January through that spring admission cycle. This provides our applicants a degree of flexibility to start our master's program at different times of the year. Second, I want to mention how satisfying it is when I walk into a new medical school class on day 1 in August and see that 5% or more of the first year's medical students are past graduates from our master's program. They chose to continue their education at Tulane. A couple of years ago, amazingly, 10% of the incoming first-year medical students were from our biochemistry master's program. Needless to say, these students had built-in friends and study groups on day one. I think that says a lot about our master's program and what it's about and what it can accomplish for our master's students in achieving their goals. In closing, I hope that this video helps students to strongly consider our master's program. We can do a lot together. We look forward to helping our master's students in the future. For more information, look at the link below or contact us. Thank you.